Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's one of my subscription boxes. It's TOYL, which stands for Time of Your Life, and this is their May 2024 box. So this costs £39.99 including delivery, and it's designed for women over 40. It's a monthly subscription. You can cancel at any time, and there's also an option to pause. They preview the next month's box on the 18th of the previous month, and if you want to pause or cancel after seeing that, you can do so as long as it's before 6 p.m. on the 19th, so that's the following day. So this month's box is worth £110 and it's called the Best of British box. There is a leaflet with this one. It's always packed with useful information on the products in the box. There's also an article on British beauty, and it mentions that Karen, the founder, is going to be presenting TOYL TV every Thursday at 6 p.m. on their Instagram and Facebook channels, where she's going to be talking about beauty over 40, and there'll be some flash offers on there as well, so that might be worth looking at. Now the leaflet doesn't, I think, have a sneak peek for next time, or I couldn't see one, which is a little bit of a shame, but I will look at their preview on the 18th, which I did do last month. Making a mess down there, sorry. Doing things, I was moving a mirror sneakily under there and then it made lots of noise. I did look last time. There's 4 items in this box and I liked the look of all of them. What's best as well is I haven't had any of them before, and I love that in a box. So the first product in here is by Temple Spa, and it's the Repose Relaxing Night Cream. So this is 50 ml. It's got an RRP of £46. Karen says we've had several Temple Spa products recently, but why wouldn't you? Temple Spa won 6 Beauty Bible Gold Awards in 2023, and it's been voted best British beauty brand in the past. The brand says this beautiful, sumptuous cream helps you rest easy while it nourishes your skin by replacing lost moisture. The cashmere texture sinks in immediately, leaving your complexion feeling ultra smooth and hydrated. Repose with a gorgeous melange, I love that word, don't know whether I say it right, but I just love saying it that way, melange of essential oils including frankincense, lavender, patchouli, geranium, chamomile and vetiver, combined with hops, all renowned for aiding rest and known for their soothing and relaxing aroma. So they do have a list of other ingredients on the brand's website and good information on what those ingredients do, including jojoba seed oil, sodium hyaluronate, vitamin A, retinol palmitate, vitamin E and provitamin B5. So to use this, you massage into your face and neck anytime you and your skin need to rest. It's great as a night cream, but you can actually use it as a 2-hour mask to revive skin, or pressed onto pulse points for the aroma therapy of it all. So this is what it looks like. Now Karen says it is probably best to use it as the last step in your skincare at night, so as a night cream, but she says if you've got ultra dry skin, you could use it in the day as well to maximize skin's hydration. Do what works for you, because it is a really, really hydrating product. So here's the packaging. I mean, it's simple, isn't it? But it looks really nice and classy, I think. We have had a lot of Temple Spa products in these boxes recently. That is true. But, sorry, just having a look at Snowy. But I must admit, I think I've liked all of them. There may have been one, maybe, I can't remember any I haven't liked. I know we had a toner, which was fabulous, one of my favourite toners. I think we had a hand balm, which was lovely, and a serum, which, again, lovely. There may have been more, I can't remember, but it is a nice brand and I'm happy to keep rolling the stuff out for me, because it's really nice. This one is no exception. It's beautiful. So I can't really show you, I don't think, oh, there you go. Got to get the angle right to kind of show you what it looks like inside. It is really silky. They say cashmere, I just say silk. It's got such a silky sort of feel to it. And because it's got all these hydrating products in, you don't need a lot of it. So I'll just put a little bit on the back of my hand and you'll see it just blends in and spreads out beautifully. Feel ultra hydrated immediately. So yeah, really, really like that. The smell, very gentle nighttime smells, nothing too harsh, just very calming and peaceful. just what you need. Now, I used it last night. I think I used it once in the week as well, but it's been a funny old week, and my memory of the week is a bit odd. I'll tell you at the end. But yeah, it was lovely last night. I slept really well last night. So whether that was a contributing factor to it, I don't know. But if it was, thank you very much, because I needed a good night's sleep, which I got. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one. Love night creams anyway, and things that help me sleep are always a bonus. Okay, the next item in here is by Hello Sunday. It's SPF 45, the one that's a serum. So this is 30 mils. It's got an RRP of £22. TOYL says the clever British team at Hello Sunday have popped in a few special ingredients to make this an SPF 45 serum moisturiser that's perfect for our skin. The brand says an ultra-lightweight multifunctional SPF 45 designed to simplify your daily skincare routine. Enriched with antioxidants, brightening vitamin C and hydrating hyaluronic acid, it targets dullness, moisture loss and premature signs of aging for plumper, nourished and more radiant skin instantly and over time. To use, you apply generously on dry skin, 2 full pipettes half an hour before sun exposure and as a last step in your skincare routine before makeup. And then you have to reapply some kind of SPF every 2 hours. If I'm wearing makeup, previously I bought like those spray ones that do a very fine SPF. I'm not sure which one it was. It was a while ago. I didn't do that last year, but I didn't really go out much because we were having the house done. Okay, Karen says, and the weather was rubbish, I think, as well. Karen says, with SPF, you always need more than you think. 2 full pipettes look a lot. That's what's going to prevent sun damage. She mixes hers with her moisturiser so she gets full hydration for her dry skin. So I did check the brand's website. Strangely enough, the one that I saw on there was an SPF 50, not 45, but I'm sure they've just upgraded it, updated it, I guess. And you can get this version from other suppliers. It is fragrance free. I would tend to use this after my moisturiser, only because I had one very similar to this last year, which was by Murad. I don't think it said it was a moisturiser, to be fair, but it was a serum SPF, and I love that. I always used to put it on after my moisturiser, and I think I will still continue to use a moisturiser under this. But the packaging is gorgeous. It's a beautiful peach colour. Looks a little bit light on the video there, but it's much darker in real life, and it looks gorgeous. So the full pipette that they're talking about, now I couldn't quite fill my pipette. I did try, but I got it to go up to about here. So I used 2 of those this morning. Let me just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And it does blend in beautifully. I think with the serum ingredients it's got, that really helps it blend in, doesn't it? And it was a lovely base for my makeup. It did a great job. Makeup went on absolutely fine on top of it. So I like it. I love these kind of products. They are great as well in that it's got the vitamin C, the hyaluronic acid, all the things that are in my daily routine. So I will probably use this when I am in a rush and don't have time to do all the various layers. It will save me time. Okay, the next item is by code BEAUTIFUL, and it's Forget Fake Lashes, or FFL. This is a full size with an RRP of £22. You can also subscribe to this via the brand's website, and it will cost you £19.80 each time if you do it that way. Karen says this award-winning product is simply genius. She says she doesn't love lash serums, but this gives an instant length and volume to lashes, so it looks like you've been using one for weeks. The results aren't permanent, but she prefers this for vavavoom lashes. The brand says this amps up lash volume and makes your mascara work harder, whilst also preventing flaking and smudging. Created for people with short, sparse lashes, or for those that want the fake lash look but in a natural, elegant way, this is enriched with hydrating and conditioning ingredients to ensure lashes remain nourished. It's light beige in colour, so coating the lashes from root to tip, then applying mascara on top makes it super easy to cover. It's also fine for sensitive eyes. Karen says this does need to dry before you apply your mascara, and it's a great product if you want longer, fuller lashes without using a serum. So I have used serums in the past, and I have to say I've had varying results, from nil to one where this eye sort of grew a little bit longer than the other eye, and one where one of my eyelashes seemed to sprout and have a life of its own. So I'm not overly keen. Also, I find the ones that you apply at night on your lash line, sometimes I've woken up in the morning and I've had a bit, you know, my eyes are a little bit more crusty than I would like for them to be. I have had something similar to this before and I love it. It is like a serum that's with a mascara type brush, and I used it as a primer for my mascara as well. So having another one, I'm very, very happy with. This is different. The other one was sort of clear, a clear sort of product that you put on your lashes before the mascara. This one, it does have a little tint to it, and you can probably see. Yeah, you can. It's light beige. Very interesting, because my eyelashes, they're sort of brown, but the tips of them are really, really pale. So when I put this on, I could actually see the tips. It gave me my tips back. But then when it dried, I found that they sort of had gone paler looking, because the darker bit that was normally showing wasn't quite so dark. So I wouldn't wear it on its own, I don't think. But under mascara, it did a fabulous job, and it did make my mascara easier to apply, in that I only needed one coat because it had already got that full look to it. So I'll just show you what my mascara looks like. I did forget to curl my lashes today, so they're not as good as they can be, but my brain's not there at the moment. So that's what it looks like. But yeah, I like this product. It's a product I love using these kinds of things, and it does have those conditioning ingredients to help your lashes grow naturally as well. So it is an all-round great product. Okay, the next item is by, the last item in here is by Ruby Hammer. It's the Precision Eyeliner. So this has an RRP of £18. You can get it on a subscription basis from the brand for $15.30 each time if you prefer. TOYL says, doesn't this look unprepossessing? But don't be fooled. This is the mother of all eye pencils, and if you don't currently use one, once you see what it can do, you'll be hooked. The secret's in the thinness of the nib and softness of the wax. And the brand says, create an ultra fine or dramatic line to suit your mood. The soft skinny tip flexes to prevent dragging for a smooth finish. In the shade Pitch Black, the precise formulation is quick drying, long lasting, and won't feather or run. Karen says, I'm no expert at all in applying eyeliner, but I do it every day because I know how it helps my eyes look great. If you don't want to go with a line above your lashes, try this. She suggests dotting the pencil between your lashes from underneath. So look down into a mirror while doing this, and you'll get a super soft clarity and definition around your eye with no visible sign of an eye pencil. Try it, as this is genius. I might give that a go. I've never tried doing something like that before. So when I first saw this, I wasn't 100% sure, but I was intrigued to try it out. It is really thin, and so is the nib inside. See if you can see. And it looks quite blunt when you get it, so I thought, oh, I'm not sure about that. But it's really, really good. So my problem with eye crayons, I always use a liquid liner with a very thin sort of nib to it at the end, a flexible nib. That's because I get a nice thin line in the corner and then a thicker one towards the outside, and I love that. Trouble with liquid liners is you can make a mistake quite easily, especially at this age where you've got those little fine lines on your eyelids, and sometimes it can just bleed out or just cause a little bump, and then you have to go repairing it. It's always repairable, but it takes time. With crayons, I can never seem to get that sort of definition that I want, the fine line in towards the inner corner, and end up using like a crayon and a liquid eyeliner normally. But this one did it all. I'm so pleased with it. Very interesting to use, because as I was using it, I almost felt like it wasn't doing anything. It feels strange to use. That's what it looks like. But it just feels very soft like it's not going to put any product on your eyes, and then it does. Now, it's not as defined and dark as it would be if I was using a liquid eyeliner. It would be a lot more intense, I think, but I still quite like this. So you can probably see it, but it did a good job. I'm really interested by this. I'm almost thinking I'd quite like to do a wing or something like that, a little cat eye or something, which I would never do with a liquid eyeliner because it would just seep into all these horrible lines at the side. But this might actually do something, so I might try that one day. You never know, you might see me. I'll tell you if I ever have done one, if it's worked, but I won't try it for a video because I'm not sure it's going to. But anyway, that is the box, which to be honest, I love this month's box. Temple Spa, loving this brand, loving all the things we get from it. It's a beautiful brand. Happy with that. And that's a beautiful cream, obviously. Then the SPF 45, the one that's a serum. I like this. It reminds me of the Murad one I had last year, which was my favourite SPF to use. That was, I absolutely adored that. I think it's not quite as nice as that because that had a little smell to it that I liked as well. But that's really good too. Then we had the lash. Now, do you know what? We had a mascara from these, Code Beautiful, in TOYL. When I first started getting the box, I definitely got a mascara from this, and it was one of my favourite mascaras at the time. I used it for absolute ages. But this is a lovely product. It's a great little eyelash primer. Hopefully it will encourage them to the natural growth of them as well with the ingredients that are in there. So that's a good one to have. And then finally, this lovely little Ruby Hammer. I've had a Ruby Hammer product before that was one of my favourites too. It was a lip product, like a lip balm topper almost type thing. It was beautiful. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I'm going to try experimenting further with that one. So a very successful box for me this month. Talking of boxes, I've gone and ordered the latest in Beauty Trending Beauty Volume 3 Actives Edition. It's £32 plus delivery and it's worth £140. But there are money off deals. I think I put one on my Instagram page, Summer Snow Beauty, and I think I got £4 something off. So it came with the postage and packaging. I had to pay just under £32, I think 31 something. But I think it was worth it. I think there's 8 products in there, something like that, but they're interesting products. A couple of them I'm not too bothered about, but there's some really interesting ones. Actually, one of them is Kate Moss's tea. So there's some tea in there. That just shows my age, doesn't it? Go for a beauty box, get intrigued because it's got some tea in there. But I am intrigued by that, so I want to try that out. There are other lovely products in there too, so it's worth a look. Hopefully that will get delivered this week, and hopefully, all things being well, depending on life situations, I will be filming that next week. There was another one from Next, but another bride type one, and it was about £60, so I wasn't too bothered about that. And there were a couple of things in there I thought, no, I'm not. There's some things, they might be good products, but whenever I see a box with them in, and I can't remember whether it was this box or another one, Philip Kingsley Elasticizer. No, it puts me off immediately because I've got loads of them. I've got a box full somewhere because one day I'm thinking, one day I probably will start using it regularly, but at the moment I don't. So they're all waiting. Then I think there was a Look Fantastic one too, a luxury box, which did look okay. The thing with Look Fantastic is I don't subscribe anymore, so I don't get any discounts. So it kind of puts me off buying them, and I don't want to subscribe at the moment, although I did have a little glimpse at the box. I think it was Look Fantastic this month and it looked okay, but I think I'm not ready to subscribe to them yet. I've had my cohorted box, which I will be trying out this week, and again hopefully filming that. Might not be next week, it might be the week after, because obviously that you can't get that particular box with cohorted. They work 1 month in advance, so if you ordered this time, you'd be getting the next box, which I've forgotten what it was. I did know and I've forgotten. So those are the boxes. I'm only doing one video this today as well this week. So this is the only video that's going to go out, mainly because, well, I haven't got any others apart from the cohorted, and I haven't tried that out yet, but also because of the situation with Snowy, which I will tell you about in a minute. I'm leaving that till last just in case I get upset, but I know that people will want to know about Snowy. So the other thing that's happened this week is only a couple of things really. I bought some shoes from Marks and Spencer's. I thought I would share with you because I love them. These are them. They are flat slingbacks in a denim style. But how gorgeous are they? And they look really nice with this dress. So I'm extremely happy about that one. And then the other thing was I had my hair done. So I had my roots done and I asked her to cut some off because it kept doing this funny thing at the end. I noticed on the videos and I thought, oh, I don't think long hair suits me anymore. So I've gone a little bit shorter. I've tried to get the fringe cut in a bit more, but obviously I keep whiffing it out of the way again. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. So that's that. That's the only thing I've done this week, because basically I've been staying in or going to the vets, because poor old Snowy, we don't know what's wrong with her. The vets don't really know what's wrong with her. She's had a blood test now. There's nothing really obvious on there. It could be potentially something to do with her liver. So the vet thinks that there's something in there feels like slightly enlarged, potentially could be her liver when she had a feel. So she's going for an ultrasound scan on Wednesday to see if they can find anything else. If that looks okay, the blood test said there was something slightly off with that, but nothing major. So if that looks okay, she might have to have some more blood tests that are a bit more for specific things. But I honestly don't know what's going to happen. She's not happy. She's not happy. She's not herself at all. Every now and then she'll have a little burst of being herself. But on the whole, no, she's not a happy dog. And it's horrible to see, but she's still eating. She's still going to the toilet. She's still eating. She's still drinking water. So she's doing these things, but it's like she's doing them mechanically rather than, you know, she's not happy. So it's horrible, and I don't want to leave her on her own. So she's in with me at the moment. She's sleeping a lot, which I think's good. I'd rather she was sleeping, and hopefully when she's sleeping she's not in any pain or anything. But that's the thing, isn't it, with dogs? I mean, I think she must be in pain or in some way because of the way she's just not happy. But anyway, we'll go back to the vets, find out what we can. We'll do what we can for her. Just keep, please, praying for me, sending me positive vibes, thinking of her. She's a lovely, lovely dog. I want to have a little bit more time with her, and yeah. It's awful, isn't it? Why are dogs and cats and pets such an important part of our lives? I mean, you then have to think then, I kept saying to my son, you know, it's better that we've had the experience of, I'd rather have had the experience of having her in my life and having to go through this than not having her, because this dog has brought so much to my life, which she came to me at a time when I was in a real bad place, really, really down. I'd lost my mom, I'd lost my brother. I was in a really bad place, and then she just literally turned up on one of my social media things, and her face, and she was up for adoption, and I did it without telling anyone. Well, I showed them first. I said, oh, should we get another dog? And they were like, no, why would we do that? What are you, crazy woman? And then the next day I woke up and the first thing I saw on my phone was her face again, and I thought, I've got to go for her. So I actually did it without telling anyone else, thinking, to be fair, I'm not going to get her because she's a beautiful dog and everyone else will want her. And then I got a phone call about an hour later from the dog's home, and they were saying, you know, you look suitable, blah, blah, blah. So I went and said, oh, I had to go and tell the others. I've just had a phone call. I'm really sorry, but I did a little form to get the the dog, and then they were all right about it. Sorry, my mind went completely blank there. I didn't know what I was going to say. Anyway, I'm waffling mainly because I want you to know that she came to me at a time in my life that I was really, really down. And it's really strange because obviously her name's part of my channel. My channel is named after both of my dogs, Summer and Snowy, if you didn't know that before. But I like to be called Summer as well, just in case you wonder, because I'd have thought I could change my name and be Summer Snow. I quite like it. But whatever happens, if this channel lives on, she'll live on in that, won't she? She inspired me in lots and lots of ways. Both of my dogs have done. I got her in the August, and in the September I got my first ever beauty box. So she kind of goes hand in hand with this for me. She's made an appearance on some of the videos. She's a fabulous dog. I can't explain how much she's helped me get through that time. Beauty and her helped me get through that time. This channel has helped me get through some terrible times in my life, which shows, you know, that you can be in the darkest spot in your life and then something is sent to you. You just have to look for those things that are sent to you, because they will always be there. There were a few sent to me, and luckily I took them all up and got through it and got over it. Anyway, enough waffling. I just kind of wanted to fill you in on how much she means to me and to this channel, and to this channel being here as well. So think of us, please think of us. Send good wishes and positive energy and prayers, and hopefully I'll be able to update you with some good news next week. Please, let's hope. Sending you all positive energy too, and hope that you're going to have a good week. So I want to send that to you. And if we do go through horrendous times, let's look for the messages, the signs that are sent to us, the things that are sent to us. There's always something going to be sent to us to help us get through those times. You just need to look for them, recognise them. Take lots of care, and hopefully I'll see you again here very soon. Bye-bye.